The plot thickens. I'm fascinated by ICE and the Emiliano's Fund, illegals. The plot thickens. Got a text from the best immigration lawyer in this town, Joseph Patrick Murphy. This thing, my man, is getting more complex by the day, is it not, sir?
Yes, the plot does indeed thicken, Marty.
You said something last night we were talking. They're now saying regarding some of these cases, no bond, right?
Yep, that one yesterday. They said absolutely you can't even ask for it. It wasn't a matter of amount. And I got a piece of paper here that came with the government's case to support that. And it listed an alphabet soup of government agencies. You wouldn't believe it wasn't just Homeland Security in there. There was a couple other agencies that were just law enforcement agencies. So I don't know what was going on in that place, but it was a lot more than a couple of illegals washing dishes.
By the way, what he said is so profound because the whole argument was you're taking away cooks and chefs. You ruined our business, the regular hardworking folks. Throw out there some of the names of the agencies that now you're seeing on paperwork and in court, sir.
Well, you have the typical immigration agencies, Homeland Security, enforcement and removal, but you've also got alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. There's some others in here. I'm not sure I should be reading all this into the record, but this is more than you'd expect. This was subject to, this was not just an immigration raid. These people had a search warrant, so they were looking for something.
And DEA was also there.
I don't have DEA on this list, but I've heard that from other sources.
And so they're now what? Trying to tie these illegals into a drug conspiracy case or a cartel case, sir?
Nothing of the sort on my guy, and I'm not sure that was the case with any of them. I don't know more than that. I just know that there's more than a regular immigration raid here. As far as my guy, they just charged him with being present without a visa.
Wow.
So that's it on him. Yeah.
And is this the first time they said to you, no bond?
They've been trying to do that over the course of the year. There was some new cases earlier this year, starting around May, and the government has been moving closer and closer to that position where anybody who enters without a visa is not eligible for bail.
Oh.
The question is if that they're saying that was always the law. We've just been misguided. And the question that I ask is, then why did we need a Laken-Riley Act? But that's the position the government's been taking, and they're fighting pretty hard.
Explain Laken-Riley Act, please, sir. Explain that.
Well, Laken-Riley Act, among other things, it's named Laken-Riley because of particularly outrageous murder committed by a non-citizen against a young woman named Laken-Riley.
Right.
But one of the provisions of it was that non-citizen aliens that are charged with certain crimes can't be released. No bail, nothing. And if that was, if the law is that anyone without a visa can't be given bail, they wouldn't have needed the Laken-Riley Act.
Hey,
so that was the question.
Joseph Patrick Murphy joining me. What is the status? And I keep asking you because it's important of this so-called fund to help these folks who were arrested, the Emiliano's Fund of $140,000.
So 2 Fridays ago, the word was the money will disperse in a couple days. As of, I think it was Tuesday, I spoke with someone at this place. They told me that they'd be paid. This last Tuesday, that we'd be paid last Tuesday by the end of the day. There's still no money. My lady's out a lot of money on the defense of her. It's her brother. There's other ones coming in. Because of the money being tied up, we've agreed to do these things for free.
Wow.
So, if anybody out there knows any of these people who are being detained and they're sitting in jail waiting for the Emiliano's GoFundMe to show up, don't hold your breath. Have them call me. We will take care of these people to the best of our ability. I'm pretty good at this, and we'll do it. They'll get their defense for free. If the money comes later, fine. If it doesn't, that's fine too. Real injustice is being done to these people. They're being left to twist in the wind.
So true.
While Emiliano's raises money on them.
So damn true. It's scandalous, and somewhat there's allegations out there of fraud which are being looked into. Help me with this. What is an I-213, sir? What is that? You said you got your first I-213. Go ahead. Yeah.
Is record of inadmissible or deportable alien. It's the government's charges. It's the factual allegations of how the person was intercepted, what they've told, like when they get arrested, where are you from? There's a picture of them in there. There's a fingerprint. And it's really a lot of times where the meat is. I mean, there's legal conclusions in a court document seeking a removal of a non-citizen, and obviously in a bond dispute, how nasty what they've done is a subject. But that would be where the real, the facts are, the meat.
Joseph Patrick Murphy, how many cases do you have right now, illegal cases?
Well, again, they're not all illegal. My clients are all at a minimum in some sort of gray area on their way to trying to get legal.
Nice.
We help people follow the law here, but right now, probably 900, I would say, give or take. I mean,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, there's a lot of people here, and there's a lot of people that.
Wow, that's astounding.
If you take a
brother.
certain.
Hey!
It's a law.
Before we go on, what the hell happened to the van load of folks you had? That was a hell of a story. What happened to that van load of people you had the other day?
This was a group of guys who had become. It was time for them to get their Social Security card. They got their authorized presence. They're authorized to be legal in the United States. They got their work permits, so they're authorized to work. But you need a Social Security number. The employer has to put a Social Security number down on things like tax returns.
Yeah.
So the government has been slow providing those lately. They used to come in the mail with the work permit, maybe a day or two off, but right around the same time. And for some reason, and we can make some guesses, they've stopped coming.
Wow.
Even when the applicant, on the work permit application, there's a checkbox. Do you also want a social? You just check it. We always check it. Unless the person already has one. None of these guys did. We checked it on all the work permit applications. The socials never came. So we organized the trip. All these guys were all waiting. We didn't want to have to take them to the Social Security office one at a time. They don't speak English. We have interpreters. We can speak Spanish and English.
Sure.
So we got a van together and drove them all to the Social Security office. And it was actually a lot more fun than it would seem because, we're all in there having a good time and everybody knew each other and the mood was, spirits were high. We even stopped for hot dogs afterwards, which was a pretty good time.
Did they get a card?
Well, you don't get it the same day.
I see.
It takes a couple weeks. It comes in the mail. I'll know because we have them mail them to me. We photocopy those things in case the person loses them and keep a copy in the file.
Joseph Patrick Murphy, my man, how the hell do you handle 900 cases, brother? That's crazy, man. Wow. How do you manage
computers? There's really very neat software available for immigration firms that helps manage these workflows. It's technology, but it gets thick here sometimes, Marty. I can't tell you.
Wow.
But I've got great people working here. Sam works here.
Oh yeah, love him. Big fan.
Great volunteers. A lot of people get out and push on this sort of thing, especially where you got people that are trying to, so to speak, come toward the light. This is the ones that want to become Americans and really believe in it. Not the people who just want to kind of parallel play and make money.
Hey, man, how many of these folks that were arrested, Emilianos of the 16, how many have been deported?
Well, I know 2 were deported.
I see.
I heard there's another one about to go.
I see.
We had a call from a family member. Actually, it wasn't a direct call. She called somebody, and that person called us. And again, we made that offer to take care of this free.
Sure.
I mean, why not? He has no defense now. You have no money now. And the Emiliano's GoFundMe, we don't know where that's going.
Wow.
So I'm hoping to get a call from this lady because we really could do some good things for these people.
Joseph Patrick Murphy, my man, who gives a damn, and I love it. 900 cases. Thanks, brother. You're the best. You're the best. Thanks, man.
Anytime, Marty. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
And they are handling these cases for free, which I respect and admire him. He's really, really into it, and he's a hell of a man.
Listen.